another wet and windy day here in the UK, so we're going to make one of those heart-warming, soul-warming, tummy-warming meals. We're going to do chicken and dumplings, Cracker Barrel style.
Cooking with Paige, cooking with Paige, let's go. Cooking with Paige, cooking with Paige. Cooking with Paige, cooking with Paige, cooking with Paige. Cooking with Paige.
Okay, over here I've got 6 cups of chicken broth in the Dutch oven. I just need to go in with 2 ribs of celery. Pop those in. Half an onion. And by all accounts, just need to place this in the bottom of the pan. And then that there is going to give us enough flavour. We just need to add some chicken in. So I've got just over a pound of chicken here. I've gone for slightly more because I think we're going to want it quite chickeny. Just got to cut these chicken breasts in half. Pop those all in. And then bring that to a boil. This is one of those copycat recipes that I've really loved finding because it really helps us get a bit more of a taste of things from over in the States. So I'm hoping this one is going to be just as good as the Cracker Barrel recipe, but we'll wait and see. So whilst this is boiling, I need to get on and make those dumplings. Okay, we now have some boiling going on in the pot. So I just need to reduce this down to a simmer and leave it partially covered for about 15 minutes until that chicken is cooked through. But in the meantime, we'll go on and make the dumplings. We did a little poll and we asked you guys what you prefer as chicken and dumplings. Do you prefer these kind of drop biscuits that you drop in? I guess the ones that you make up like biscuits, drop them in, they're a bit fluffier, or the flat noodle style. And overwhelmingly, about 76% of you said the drop biscuit style and only 24% of you said the noodle style. Today we're going to make the noodle style, but we have made the other style many moons ago. Well, actually it wasn't that long. Ages ago when we first started doing Cooking with H, we did chicken and dumplings with the drop style biscuits. So if you do want to check out that video after and see how that turned out, then you can probably click one of these links up here. That video will be listed and you can see how we got on with that one. So in the bowl I've got 3 cups of all-purpose flour. I've got a teaspoon and a quarter of salt. And I've got a tablespoon of baking powder. I just need to mix all that in. Right, next we've got to go in with a cup and 2 tablespoons of milk. And then we've got to stir. Now apparently you've got to mix until this dough becomes shaggy before I roll it out onto this floured surface. So let's hope we get the right consistency with this. Okay, I'm just gonna give it a little bit of incorporation with the hands because if you know me, you know I like to get stuck in with things like this. I kind of feel like this needs a little bit more milk. It is shaggy, but there's quite a lot of the bottom that's not been incorporated. I may just add a splash of milk more. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna trust my instinct, but might go horribly wrong. Okay, I'd say this is shaggier now. I'm gonna flour this surface and then roll it out. Okay, so roll this to about 1/4 inch thick. It's going to be quite interesting when Alana tries this because this is going to be pretty much like pierogi in terms of the dough consistency, and if you've not watched that video, she hesitated to even try it. Right, pierogi.
Oh, YouTube world exclusive this is. Oh.
So I'm wondering if she's going to like this. She loves pasta, so I don't know why she doesn't like the texture, if that's it, or whether she was just being a little Miss Fussy that day. Okay, it's not a perfect square or rectangle, but I'm just going to go with it anyway. Now we need to cut these out into about 1 by 2 inch strips. Okay, we've got some scraps here, but I think I'm just going to roll them out again so there's nothing wasted and pop them in as well. Okay, that chicken is now ready to come out, so I'm just going to pop it all on my board. We're also done with the celery and the onion. Apparently I can just discard that now. Okay, now I need to add the dough strips, which I'm a little bit nervous about, but let's do it. It doesn't say anything about not overcrowding the pan or not putting too many in, so I am just gonna go with all of them. They're all in there and they need to simmer now for 20 to 30 minutes before this dish is ready. I'm not really sure whether I should shred or chop this chicken. I can't even remember how it was when we were at Cracker Barrel, but I'll have a little go at shredding, I think. If it wants to shred, that is. Yeah, it's shredding quite well. So I've just got to shred this and return it to the pot whilst the dumplings are simmering. They're fluffing up quite a bit and I think they're a lot bigger than I remember having at Cracker Barrel. And I'm not being funny, I did make sure I did it to 1/4 of an inch thick. Usually I'm a bit rubbish with my measurements, but I had my handy little Pampered Chef guide which had the ruler alongside it telling me the measurements. But just to let you know, if you do want to see the recipe that we're following today, then you can check it out. I'll link it in the description down below. And there we have it, my take on Cracker Barrel chicken and dumplings. Now let's call down the troops for the taste test.
Taste test time! Cracker Barrel, chicken and dumplings.
Well, I'm hoping you like it. Elena was hungry, so Elena's kind of started her, so we might not get a full reaction today, but we'll get ours.
Oh yeah.
So I've just done on the side, like they do at Cracker Barrel, we've got some baked carrots and we've also got some green beans that I did in butter. So it's up to you if you pick at them, add them onto your dish, whatever you fancy.
Okay, I'll just put some on my dish. I always feel a bit rude going first because you've put all this together.
No? You could try a bit of carrot, yeah.
Okay, carrot.
Well, that wasn't the main event.
That's not just about the carrot. The carrot's really nice, but the gravy.
Okay, so I haven't seasoned it because I think it's got enough salt in it, but you might want a little bit of pepper.
Oh yeah, just the gravy. Really good.
Okay.
Go for a bit of chicken.
Did you try any chicken and dumplings at Cracker Barrel when we went? Because I had it.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Pretty sure I did. Bit of chicken, bit of dumpling. Oh.
Nice. Okay, I wasn't sure whether you were going to like the consistency of the dumplings.
No, it's really nice.
Yeah?
It's like a
Oh, thank you. I've got
Nice
an extra
hug.
carrot. Nice hug?
nice hug.
Well,
Oh.
Oh, that's a nice hug. I'm going straight in then for chicken and dumplings.
This is really good. Really good.
That's far too, isn't it?
That's the next best thing to bringing Cracker Barrel to the UK.
Ah, well there you go, Cracker Barrel. If you don't hurry up and open over here, I'm going to open up for you. I think, if I'm going to be hypercritical, these are about a 1/4 inch thick now, but I think they're a little bit too thick. What do you think?
All right. We got it mixed in with the gravy and some chicken as well. It's really nice.
I don't think it needs any additional salt. A little bit of pepper might be nice.
No way. No more salt. Maybe a bit of pepper, but I think that's really nice. Marks out of 10. I'm going to go a solid 9.5 out of 10.
Okay, I was going to go at 10, but then I didn't know whether I could. So
Why
9
not?
was my next mark, but I'm just gonna sod it and go 10.
Way!
Now, I know it's my cooking, it wasn't my recipe.
Just want to say a massive thank you to all of you amazing people at home, whether you are a Patreon, long-time subscriber, member, long-time viewer, or this is actually your first time watching us. We bloody love you.
And if this video has left you hungry for more, then please subscribe to the channel because it does really help us out.
And all that leaves this little British family to say is,
Take care,
God bless.
and see you all in the next video.